All right, let's get through today's XRP update. First off, I want to apologize for not putting out any update yesterday. And I also want to apologize for not calling out everything I was seeing on the charts before. From here on out, I'm going to call it all out. Even if it doesn't hit, we'll start from the 1 minute time frame and we'll work our way all the way up to the 4 hour and the daily. So you'll know exactly what I'm seeing and where we could be headed. Price is currently around 309 and it looks like a push down is coming, so let's get on into it. All right, so here on the 1 minute time frame, as you can see, we've been up and down. We're creating some higher highs, some lower lows, and we're bouncing back and forwards between our yellow, blue, and pink lines. So something just for everybody to kind of understand is starting at the 1 minute time frame using my indicators. To looking at it, you can see like right here, if you've got the yellow, blue, and the pink, that means bullish. If it's pink, blue, yellow, that's bearish. So we've seen we're crossing multiple times. It's getting more volatile. There's a lot more volume starting to come in and it's flipping us around and stuff. So what you want to look for is on the 1 minute, when price comes up so far, that pink line is almost like a magnet. It's got to pull back down to that. So when you see the price come up and you start seeing it flip, we typically will get like a sell right here and stuff too. Once it's up so far, it comes back down to our yellow line. Next line is blue, then it'll wind up with the pink. It has to do this. I don't know why. You can ask me all the time. I don't know why, but it does. So once it hits on the 1 minute, then we're going to be seeing it on the 5 minute. All right. Then it goes to the 15 minute, the 30 minute, the 1 hour, 2 hour, all the way through. All right. So that kind of gives you a breakdown of what I look at too on this, as well as, not only just looking at my indicators as well. When it's all clumped together, it does look a little bit like there's too much to look at, but trust me, it's very helpful to have all this stuff here. So over here on the 5 minute time frame, you can see we are in the oversold area. And we have already come down and touched the pink line. And we've turned bearish on our 5 minute. So 1 minute, 5 minutes bearish. Moving over to the 15 minute time frame, we've already crossed and hit the pink line and all that as well, and turned it bearish. All right. 30 minute time frame. Again, we have already crossed through, hitting the pink line, everything just exactly like I say it does, starting at the 1 minute, and it works its way down. All right, now what it's looking like right here is it's looking like we're trying to flip bearish on the 30 minute time frame as well. It looks like we did take and buy in. I don't see us dropping below here again before we come up and touch the pink. Which I think should give us a red here, but it can. So don't hold me to that right now. Move it over to the 1 hour time frame. We've already come down. We've hit the pink line on this one as well. So we still have room to go. What I think it's doing is for our 2 hour time frame. What we're doing is we're pulling down for the 2 hour time frame to hit that pink line. Because look, we've already come down and we've hit the yellow, hit the blue, we pulled up, touch the yellow again, and now we're going to come back down and hit that blue and hit the pink down here. So this is what I'm looking at as far as our next target. We're going to come back down. We're going to have another entry spot on the 2 hour. It's going to clear that. Now, when we move on up to the 4 hour, as you can see, it's, what we're looking at is the possibilities of, hitting this blue line again, like we hit here. There is a possibility that we drop below that blue line, which is at 285, to the pink line at 258. As you can tell, our 4 hour, we was very bullish across the time frames. I thought we was launch pad, we was countdown, we was good to go. And then I guess PPI came out and it turned us back, which gives us one more chance to shake people out, in my opinion. So right here, we are on a sharp downtrend. So blue line is in play, a 285 possibilities. We know we are looking for that 2 hour entry right there. That is something we're looking at. So what's going to happen is, typically we've created this big order block area right here, or this place of liquidity, where the price comes down, new candle comes down here, next one here. It did not come back up to meet the other candle's wick, creating a order block, a area of liquidity that has to be picked up. That actually makes it perfect for our setup here, because typically what we like to see is when the green is below the red, we'll want to see it'll come up above green, it'll come back down. Then we'll see it pull back up and go above the red. We like to see a candle close above the red, and then a new candle come, and we'll see some more pull down. So right there, we can see a 318 is what I'm looking at. And, we created another order block up here. So there is a possibility that we could bring it all the way back up to about a $3.30. But as it says right now, we are on a push down currently towards that 305, that blue line right here on the 2 hour. So we may hit that, pull back up to around the 318, 319 area, possibly 320, and then pull back down to hitting this 294 area right here and stuff. Yeah, I do have a alert set right here at 296, so that way I can know if it comes in or not. But that is what I'm looking at now. The 294 area, 296 to 294. If we break past that, we're looking at the possibilities of going to that 285. And I mean, it is a possibility that we could actually go all the way down to, that $2.58, $2.60. So that is on the table. I'm not saying we're going there. I'm saying it's there. And typically the way things work is it starts on the 1 minute time frame, and it can hit it multiple times going to that pink line. So I just want everybody to be aware of that. This is what we're looking at. Yes, there's still some more downside in play with the way the chart is looking, but I will try to update you if anything changes. But even if anything changes, just remember our lines here. I don't set those lines; those are set through the indicator itself. It pushes those out there, and as we pull up higher, it can bring those prices higher, because when we originally started on this drop down here, I mean, we was looking at down below 247, so well below 250. Now we're up almost at 260. So if we continue to move this up, this pink line could wind up getting up here above our 272. So I don't know what they've got in store. I don't feel that we're too far away from a actual takeoff, but this is what I'm seeing. So that's the full breakdown for the XRP today. Now you've got the full picture from the 1 minute all the way up to the daily area, including every target that I can see on the chart, whether it's bullish or bearish. We'll keep updating each day so we know if we're getting closer to these levels or moving away from them. If you found this helpful, hit the like, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. Links to my Discord and to the tools and indicators that I use are in this description. Trade safe, and I will see you in the next one.